So this is the XAUUSD analysis for Monday, the 7th of May. Now let's just have a look at prices and where prices may likely go. So we did see price come down towards the 1305. Did trade slightly below that level, trading beyond all the way down towards the 1302s. We did see the bullish buy side momentum taking us up towards the 1318, and we did see the sell side momentum take us below the 1358. Had a rejection, a break above. Retested 1318, and we do appear to be breaking down again. So we've not quite got towards that 132025. We've not quite got towards 132025, and we are breaking down from 1358. So if we do some momentum continuation here to the downside, we're looking for a test of 1307 and possibly the very, very strong major level of the 1305, from which we could see the bullish bias momentum take us back up towards a 1358. And if we do break out further to the upside, we're looking for a move up towards our 132025. Beyond 132025, we've got 1325, and the significance of 1325, we did previously have a swing high here in the market in around that 1325, from which we could see that sell side momentum return to the market. If however we do see the breakdown from the 1305, very next levels that we are looking at here to the downside, if we break this very, very strong level, we'll be moved down towards the 1300, which may be a psychological level, but ultimately the very next horizontal level of some importance is a move down towards the 1296. Don't anticipate prices moving beyond 1296. Beyond 1296, we've got 1288, but I wouldn't anticipate prices moving beyond 1296 here to the downside, even if we do get some quite a bit of sell side momentum. And similar to the upside, I wouldn't anticipate prices, well, we could move beyond 1325 depending on volatility. So the level beyond 1325 will be a move up towards our 1328 and possibly up towards our 1330 here on the XAUUSD. What we'll do now is we'll have a look at the higher time frame, see how prices are developing here on gold. So head over to the monthly chart. Get the scale on here correct. And as we can see here on the XAUUSD, we've got our lows here. We've posted a higher low. We've had a slowdown in acceleration in price momentum to the upside. We've seen a marked slowdown, so we do seem poised for a bit of a pullback, but we still remain somewhat bullish territory. So there's still a possibility of seeing a further upside momentum continuation here on the XAUUSD and a move towards our 1375. Now we'll have a look here at the weekly time frame, which has proven itself the most significant. So what we'll do now is we remove the drawings from the charts. There we are. So on this weekly time frame, I can see we've formed our lows, higher lows still, and we've got our highs over here. But of note, what's notable on the weekly time frame here is we've come in towards a 400 period moving average, saw sell side momentum, broke above the level, broke down from the 400 period moving average, broke down again, retested, broke down, and again we've retested and broke down from that 400 period moving average here on the weekly time frame. We are going to a bit of a price contraction squeeze here on the XAUUSD. We are now near the lower end of the trading range, so if we do break out, so we could see a move down. Will depend on volatility over the coming weeks or so. If we do break down and we break this uptrend that we have been in for since 2017, we've had a bit of an uptrend developed here on the XAUUSD. We do see a breakdown. I suppose the very next major swing low here on the weekly time frame would be a move down towards that 1240 level. If we do see a strong breakdown in prices from this clear uptrend that we have developed over the past year or so. But if we do find support at the lower end of if we do find support and we do form a higher low, possibly in around that 1280, and we don't see that retracement down towards that 1240, if we do trade beyond the 1300, and then we do see the bullish buy side momentum, there's a possibility of retesting the 400 period moving average here on the weekly time frame, which at present is currently sitting at, let's have a brief look, currently sitting in around that 1366 level, in around 1367. There is a possibility of going on to retest that level, and if we do break from there, we're looking for price head up towards our 1375, our highs of 2016, beyond which we're looking for a move up towards our $1,400 an ounce level on gold. And if we have a look here at the daily chart, on the daily chart, we can see here. Let's get the drawings back on the charts. Just bear with me a second here. Let me just get the drawings back on the chart. So there we are. So here on this daily chart, we can see that we found a resistance in around 1357. We've traded beyond it a couple of occasions, but we weren't able to close beyond it for. We've only managed to close beyond 1357 once here in 2018. Rest of it, for the remainder on the daily chart, we've traded above it, but we've closed below it. Forever underlining its importance, and we came pretty close towards our level, came towards our 1355, from which we've seen the strong sell side momentum. So on this trading range that we are in on the XAUUSD, we've got the upper end of the trading range around 1357, lower end of the trading range around 1305. What we have seen is we've come down towards the lower end of the trading range, and we've got the added confluence of a 200 period moving average as well as a horizontal level, thus increasing likelihood of seeing a bullish bounce. And that's pretty much what we saw. We did find support around a 200 period moving average as well as a horizontal level. And we have seen some bullish buy side momentum come into the market on the daily chart. We have seen that sell side momentum come into the market. So if we do go down and retest, again, we'll be looking to potentially find support at a 200 period moving average and the horizontal level. And if we do see that, we do see a bit of recovery here on the XAUUSD, we're looking for a break of the very strong level of 13.2025, possibly a move up towards our 13.3451, and firmly entrench ourselves within the trading range that is clear here on the XAUUSD on a daily chart perspective. And with that said, that wraps up the XAUUSD analysis. Thanks for watching.